Peter J. Helm is an actor originally from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, who appeared on American television from 1960 to 1971. Early years. Helm was born to John F. and Isabel Helm. He has an older sister, actress Annie Helm. Their father, a banker, died about 1950, and Mrs. Helm remarried. Peter and Anne have a half-brother born in 1952 from their mother's second marriage. Helm was known for driving numerous Ferrari automobiles. Peter Helm's first television role was in September 1960, the same month that his inheritance was announced. He played an unnamed 19-year-old delivery boy on the CBS situation comedy Pete and Gladys, starring Harry Morgan and Cara Williams in Crime of Passion, the second episode of the series. In 1961, Helm appeared in The Editor's Daughter episode of Robert Young's CBS comedy drama Window on Main Street. He appeared in 1961 in Richard Chamberlain's NBC medical drama Dr. Kildare, in the role of Tommy Rainey in the segment For the Living. That same year he was cast in the episode Very Hard Sell of the NBC police drama 87th Precinct, in the role of Andy Cornell, son of a used car dealer, who was found dead. In 1962, Helm appeared as a young Guy in the war picture The Longest Day. That same year he was cast with Dale Robertson in To Save a Town, an episode of the Western series Tales of Wells Fargo. That same year he was also cast as Ted Haley in Rendezvous in Washington, on CBS's drama Checkmate with Anthony George, Doug McClure, and Sebastian Cabot, and as Frank Murphy in A Matter of Principle, on ABC's drama about the Roman Catholic priesthood, Going My Way. In 1963, Helm guest-starred as Orrin Prentice in The Wings of the Morning, on the NBC drama about psychiatry, The 11th Hour. His sister Anne appeared in another The 11th Hour episode, in 1962-1963. Helm appeared 3 times on the NBC Western Wagon Train in episodes entitled The Daniel Clay Story, The Wagon Train Mutiny, and The Tom O'Neill Story, in the lead guest-starring role in the latter appearance, with Myron Healy as his father. In 1963 he was cast as Todd in A Girl Named Amy, of the modern ABC Western series Stony Brook, with Jack Lord, and in the role of the character Grover in the episode Incident at Paradise of the CBS Western Rawhide with Eric Fleming and Clint Eastwood. In 1963, he played a young reporter named Johnny Peters in the episode Smoke Screen of the ABC drama The Fugitive, starring David Janssen as the fictitious Drive. Richard Kimball. Later roles. In 1964, Helm appeared in 2 ABC series, as Paul in A Rich, Famous, Glamorous Folk Singer Like Me, of Channing, a drama about college life starring Jason Evers, and as Laszlo in The Glory Among Men, of Combat, a World War II drama. He appeared 3 times on the NBC drama Mr. Novak, starring James Franciscus. He appeared 5 years apart on ABC's The Donna Reed Show as Danny in The Love Letter, and as Walter Gordon in The Unheroic Hero. He appeared also in 1965 as Norman Quigley in The Leopard's Spots episode of My 3 Sons, starring Fred McMurray, in one of the last episodes while the series was still aired on ABC. Other Helm roles in 1965 were as Bob Hyatt in The Case of the Cheating Chancellor, of CBS's Perry Mason starring Raymond Burr. He played a character called Gwilym, of NBC's Bonanza in the episode Devil on Her Shoulder. He was Milton Hopwood in the film Inside Daisy Clover starring Natalie Wood. In 1966, he guest-starred on ABC's short-lived western, The Legend of Jesse James as Zeb Hicks in the episode The Cave. That same year, he was Sheldon Karp in At Home with the Family, of the NBC series Please Don't Eat the Daisies. His final appearances were on NBC's Ironside in 1967 as Alfred Dunn in A Very Cool, Hot Car, as Richard in The Arrangement in 1970 of ABC's Make Room for Granddaddy, a Danny Thomas series, and in the episode Rookie of Henry Fonda's 1971 series, The Smith Family. He also appeared as Sergeant Crane in the 1971 film The Andromeda Strain. In 1965, Helm starred in an unsold pilot for a television series called See Here, Private Hargrove, based on producer Marion Hargrove's experiences adjusting to military life during World War II. Helm thereafter worked in film production in such later pictures as Bring It On, All or Nothing, and the horror story Drag Me to Hell.